right. You'll forgive me for saying this, but I'm just so excited about this trip. I've been looking forward to this trip ever since it was announced. I mean, this is the first time that this train has run on this line for decades. The last steam train to run to Stratford, resurrected. I'm sorry, I'm a bit of a geek when it comes to trains.
It's been a lot of hard work, I can tell you, but we've managed to get the engine in good order, and the carriages are exactly as they were all those years ago. The volunteers just touched up some of the woodwork and cleaned and polished the inside. They're as good as new. As good as we can make them on a limited budget. We didn't get any grants for this, you know. I say we. Actually, they wouldn't let me anywhere near the painting and restoration work. Oh, too clumsy by half. I was the one that did all the paperwork, riding a desk rather than driving an engine.
Well done. You must be proud. It's amazing. I imagine it's absolutely packed too.
Yes, well, I must admit we're a little disappointed with the response. I don't know whether it's a sign of the times. People can't afford life's little luxuries anymore. So no, we're not full. It's disappointing, to be honest. But you can sit wherever you like. There's plenty of room. I'll be along later to clip your ticket and give a little talk about the history of the line. We hope that this is just the first of many trips, but...
I know, you need the numbers, but it's all about the money these days. And is there a buffet car?
Yes. But don't expect too much. Just a few sandwiches and crisps. We had thought about leaving them out overnight so they'd be stale and curling at the edges, the way they used to be. But in the end, we opted for pre-packaged from the co-op. You'll be able to get a tea or coffee, but it'll just be instant. We don't run to those expensive machines that hiss and spit like one of our engines.
Glad to hear it. Whenever I'm in a coffee shop with one of those, I can't let myself think. So I can sit anywhere.
Anywhere you like, even in first class. Nicer class of seat there. Oh, Enid Marks designed the upholstery, you know.
Enid Marks? Right. Any relation to Carl?
Oh, very amusing, sir. You'll be surprised how many people ask that. Well, you clearly never visited Compton Verney. There's a whole exhibition dedicated to her design work.
Sorry, railway upholstery, bit niche, really. Anyway, I'd better get on board, drink in the atmosphere. I'll catch you later. Nice hat, by the way. Authentic.
Absolutely. Very of the period. Belonged to a relative of one of the volunteers. His uncle was a ticket collector on the original train.
Hello. Looks like we're the only ones choosing to travel first class. Oh, look at the upholstery. It's Enid Marks, you know, classic designer. Oh, it's exciting, isn't it? I'm really excited. I love steam trains. I've loved steam trains ever since I was a kid. Oh, sorry, babbling. My name's Ross, by the way.
Leah.
Hi, Leah. Are you a fan of steam trains? Enid Marks?
I do like trains, yes. I've always liked them. There's something dramatic about them. No, something romantic. Like the Railway Children. Daddy! My Daddy! The book. By Edith Nesbit. And of course there's a brief encounter.
Is that a film? Oh yes, back in my settlement station, I remember. Oh, it's been ages. Sad. It was sad, wasn't it?
I went to see it recently with my new boyfriend. It was lovely. But yes, it was sad. So sad.
Not my kind of film, really. I'm more of a James Bond, Mission Impossible kind of guy, really.
So you said you were into trains since you were a child?
Yes, yeah. It was Thomas that did it for me.
Thomas?
Thomas the Tank Engine.
Oh.
That and Ivor the Steam Engine? You must have heard of Ivor. Set in Wales. Oh. Not very long ago, in the top left-hand corner of Wales, there was a railway. It wasn't a very important railway or a very long railway, but it's called the Marionette and Lanticilly Rail Traction Company Limited. And in a shed, in a siding at the end of the railway, lived Ivor the engine.
Well, that was enchanting.
It was made by Oliver Postgate, you know, the man behind Bagpuss. You must have heard of Bagpuss. No? Oh, young people nowadays, what do you spend your time doing? Googling. Google Ivor. It was magical. And it's stayed with me even now. You probably think it's very silly, a grown man getting all nostalgic like that.
No. No, I think it's sweet. You must have had a happy childhood.
Yes, idyllic. Yeah. I climbed trees, had adventures, cycled with friends, swam in rivers, skipped school in summer. I was lucky. It all seems very different these days. Yours, I mean, well, I can't imagine being a child today with all the social stuff.
Mine was wonderful too. I was an only child, so Mum and Dad focused their whole lives on me. They made sure each day was filled with magic. And it was. We'd go on walks, have picnics, tell stories and stay up late to watch the bands and see the stars. Then we'd get up early to catch the sunrise. My parents, gone now. Sad to think of it.
Oh goodness, sorry. Very insensitive of me. Look, I'll leave you alone. I can read my book. It's rude of me to intrude on a complete stranger like this. It's just that, well, I'm sorry.
It's fine. I don't mind. Really, I don't. So tell me, Ross, what do you do for a living?
I teach.
And what do you teach?
Drama. I'm a secondary school drama teacher for my sins.
Do you enjoy it?
Sometimes. It depends. Some kids think the drama is an excuse to muck about for an hour. Those kids make my life hell. I mean, the other day there was this boy who just... Never mind. And then there's those that buy into it. They're the ones that use it to discover themselves, the ones that might make it one day. I mean, they make it all worthwhile. I love those kids.
I was one of those kids.
What do you mean?
My drama classes changed my life. My teacher helped me grow into who I am today. If I ever win an Oscar, I'll mention him in my speech. I'm an actor. It's how I make my living.
That's amazing. Should I know you? Are you famous? Have you been on TV? You'll have been in Doctors. Everybody's been in that, it seems.
No, not TV, nor film. Just rap. I love theatre. Wouldn't want to do anything else.
Wow. And are you in anything now?
No. Just resting. I think that's the phrase we use in between roles.
And your last part?
Rosalind, in As You Like It.
No, Rosalind? As You Like It's my favourite play. In fact, I've got tickets for the matinee in Stratford today. I've combined the two greatest loves of my life, Shakespeare and Steve, and well, now I know it's going to be a great day because here I am on a train with a real-life professional actress who played Rosalind. I feel like I died and gone to heaven.
What a funny thing to say.
Yes, sorry, it was a bit, wasn't it? It's just so exciting. Can you still remember your lines? Could you do some now? Or is that a bit weird, a bit
No.
creepy? It is a bit, isn't it? Yeah.
I do remember. Oh. Now tell me, how long would you have her after you have possessed her?
Forever and a day.
Say a day without the other. No. Orlando, men are April when they woo, December when they are wed, maids are maids when they are maids, but the sky changes when they are wives. I will be more jealous of thee than a barleycock pigeon over his hen, more clamorous than a parrot against rain, more newfandangled than an ape, more giddy in my desires than a monkey. I will weep for nothing like Diana at the fountain, and will do that when you are disposed to be merry. I will laugh like a hyena, and that when you are inclined to sleep.
But will my Rosalind do so?
By my life, she will do as I do.
Oh, but she is wise. God, marvellous! You must have been terrific. Did you get good reviews?
Yes, we did. I was very lucky. You weren't too bad yourself. Are you a frustrated actor?
No, not in the least. No. There was a time when I wondered, but then I realised I'd only ever be average, and besides, I needed security.
Well, it's just the way you said forever and a day. You touched me. You know what it means to love. You said you had tickets for the show.
Ticket. Slip of the tongue. Just the one. Once I had a wife. And she died. She loved theatre. We met at the bar at the RSC. We were standing in the queue for drinks at the interval and got chatting. We never got served at the end. Never made it back for the second half. It was Troilus, terrible version, very experimental. think it was American. And we went for a walk along the river, by the church, over the bridge, and you'll know the way. And by the time we got back to the theatre, I realised I'd met the love of my life. We married 5 months later. We had 6 years. 6. But we dreamt of 60.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to pry.
No, you triggered a memory of me, that's all. And, well, it's such a happy one. I mean, she'd have been thrilled to meet you.
What was her name?
Ellie. Eleanor, really, but I only ever called her that when her mother was around.
That's lovely. You must miss her.
Every day. But especially the evenings and the weekends, they can be a kind of desert.
And there's been no plans.
I couldn't ever imagine living like that ever again. To think otherwise would be, for me, a betrayal. I look forward to a lonely old age, but the one in which my faithfulness is fulfilled.
I can see that. Look, I think I'll pop along to the buffet. Can I get you anything?
No, I'm fine, thanks. I've heard about the sandwiches. I've got a flask. I think I'll just enjoy the ride for now.
Right.
Enjoying the trip?
It's wonderful, thanks. Wouldn't it be amazing if trains were still like this? Elegant and graceful.
Smoky and noisy. I love trains, I do. Today, it's just not PC to be belching out all this. Bad for the environment.
The smell. And sitting on a gate, watching them pass by, and waving at the drivers and wondering.
I get it, I do. But those days are gone. It's the stuff of jigsaws and chocolate boxes. Childhood dreams of becoming an engine driver. The romance of steam. It's history. We're riding in and through history now, but it's just a dream. The minute you step onto the platform at Stratford, it's over, and the real world intrudes.
I know. But all the same, I can't help notice how few people are on the train today. I know you said that it's not full and everything, but even so, I am surprised. After all the publicity, where is everybody?
Riding some other train in Wales or Somerset. Any other train they don't consider cursed with bad luck.
Bad luck? What are you saying?
You can't have missed the bit about the murder.
Murder? What murder? What are you talking about?
Oh, I see. You really haven't read about it. Well, it's ancient history now. Well, it is to some. Nothing to worry about.
Nothing to worry about. Sounds fascinating. Look, I'm sure if it's as quiet as it appears to be, then I'm sure you have time to tell me all about it.
Well, I suppose so. I could spare a few minutes, though we have been asked not to mention it. Bad for business, you know. But if you insist...
Sit down. I'm all ears. So, who was killed?
Well, it was a young woman. She was in her 20s. She was travelling from Birmingham to Stratford, and her body was discovered at Henley by an old couple who were getting the train to go to Stratford Market. Well, they thought she was asleep, till they noticed the marks on her neck. She'd been strangled with her own scarf. Poor thing.
And did they catch who did it?
No, never caught anyone. The prime suspect was the boyfriend, but he denied being with the girl on that day, and there was no evidence to suggest he'd been on the train. But none of the staff recall seeing him, either at the station or in any of the carriages. Of course, he might have had a disguise.
So why was he the main suspect?
Her friends said they'd been rowing a lot, and they suspected that she'd given him the push. And some said that she'd found someone new, while others suggested that he'd become controlling and abusive. But those were the days before modern detection, and there were no other suspects.
So, what did the police say?
In the end, they put it down to an unknown assailant who had boarded the train, committed the crime, and then jumped off on one of the slow bends. A door to one of the carriages was found open, but...
Now I guess that people say that she haunts the train until the day that her killer is brought to justice. Hence why no one's on board today, because they're all scared that they're going to meet her walking the corridors or perhaps in the buffet with the coffee that's long gone cold. Fascinating.
Something like that. Don't believe in ghosts myself. It's just a sad story, a mystery. Her parents never recovered. They just shut themselves up and faded away. Sad.
And the boyfriend?
No idea. I suppose he must have moved away. Well, you know what people say, no smoke without fire. Well, there you are. Just another piece of history associated with this little train, and probably the real reason it never ran again.
Until today.
Until today. Well, mustn't be going. Despite the ghost, there are still a few passengers needing their tickets clipped, and will not be long getting there at this pace. Nice talking. Oh, don't forget to stick your head out of the window and get an eye full of smut. The whole experience, you know.
Yes, I might do that. Or maybe not. Is the buffet worth the trip?
Not really, no. They'd run out of most things. I didn't like the look of their sausage rolls. The food's not what it not what it used to be. Pity.
You missed the ticket collector. For a moment I thought you were avoiding him, gone to hide in the toilet.
You thought I was a ticket dodger? Well, I am offended. I have a ticket. A return ticket. So, did you chat trains with him?
We talked murder.
Murder? But why?
Well, it seems there was a murder on this very train.
Yes, the girl. I know about that, didn't you?
No, I'm not a true crime kind of guy, really. I don't even like TV detectives very much. Except Poirot and his grey little cells.
It was terrible. They never caught who did it.
Well, I mean, I hear the boyfriend was in the frame.
Well, it was obviously him. They could just never place him at the scene of the crime. I think the police just gave up. That poor girl. No justice. She deserves justice, don't you think?
Yes, she does. But it's too late now.
But what if it isn't?
What do you mean?
Well, I've been thinking. What if we recreate the day she died here on this very train? That way we might discover something that might persuade the police to reopen the case.
Okay, it all sounds a little bit left field, but I'm game. I mean, we have the time, but I've no idea where we would start.
Well, we are both actors.
You're an actor. I'm just not an actor.
Look, we both know what it means to create character. Get into the mind of someone, work out their motive.
Apply a little Stanislavski to the situation.
Exactly. It'll be fun. It will pass the time. You don't mind, do you? It is your trick.
No, it would be fun to act with a real actress. You know, wait until I tell my GCSE class. So, where do we start?
Well, I'll be the girl and you can be, let's say it was the boyfriend and he fooled the police.
Okay.
Let's say the witness statements were true. Let's say she really did end things with her boyfriend. She told him she'd met someone new and that it was over. Then she'd go to get on the train to meet her new boyfriend. But unknown to her, he gets on. Determined to fool her, meet this new guy, maybe even confront him, but...
He gets impatient and confronts her.
In the buffet, where she orders a coffee. They found minute traces of coffee on her dress. She must have spilled it when she saw him. It would have been the shock. She must have been so frightened. Let's go to the scene. There wasn't anyone there a minute ago.
What was her name? I didn't know her name.
Just call me Leah, and I'll call you Ross. Is that okay?
Sure, though I admit it feels a little bit weird to be playing someone who killed some... have we started?
Yes.
Oh, yeah, right, okay. Hi, Leah.
Ross? What the hell are you doing here? I thought I made it clear. I thought I made it very clear. I never wanted to see you again.
You can't have meant that. You didn't mean that. You love me. I know you love me.
You don't know that. You want that to be true, but it's a lie. Maybe once it was true in the early days, when everything was different, when you let me be me for me, but that changed. You changed.
I never stopped loving you. I wanted to marry you. I wanted to look after you forever. Forever and a day.
But that's just it. You wanted to keep me like a doll. You wanted to have me all to yourself. You stopped me from seeing my friends. You hated me going anywhere without you. You chained me up and hid me away, and when I tried to break free, you broke me. Well, I'm free now. And everyone knows how you really treated me. Everyone knows what you're really like. Mum and Dad think you're a monster. So just turn around and get off at the next stop. Henley's not far from here. It's a nice town. Get off, buy yourself an ice cream and go home. Please, Ross.
Gosh, you're really good at this. I'm really feeling your emotion and...
Keep in character. That way it's real. You might find something.
Sorry, of course. Yeah, I should know better. Okay. Look, Leah, I'm not getting off this train unless you come with me.
That's not going to happen.
Well, I'm not getting off. You're my girlfriend. I'm your boyfriend.
You're my jailer. My abuser. And hear this? I hate you.
I love you.
Oh, you don't know what love is who became and stabbed you in the heart. You only know control and possession. You're a sick, cruel, and hateful bastard.
I'm not. I can prove it. Let's start again and everything will be different. I promise. I can change. You'll be so surprised that I'll be the man you first met. It can be put right.
It can be put right, but not by you.
What's his name, this other bloke? Cindy told me all about him. I made her tell me. What's so special about him?
His name's Jack. He's self-employed and has a lovely flat in Stratford. He works hard, and he loves his mom and his sister. He plays football, and he reads books. Proper books by people like Dickens. He's kind and he's caring and he loves me, and I love him. And if he asked me to marry him today, I would say yes. Do you hear that? I would say yes.
I read the paper and the Saint. I read those and I'd ask you to marry me right here, right now. I would. You know I would, Leah. Don't leave me for Jack. He sounds like a real loser. If I was to see him, I'd soon show him whose girl you were. I'd make him regret even looking at you. I'd rearrange his face so that his precious mum would never recognise him.
That's exactly what he said.
What?
Nothing. Keep going. Look at this. I think we're finally getting somewhere.
Okay, it's just I'm beginning to feel very uncomfortable. I don't like. In fact, I really hate that.
Me too. But we can't stop now. Look. I'm going back to my carriage. Sit here, order a drink, and get off at the next stop. Then walk out of my life forever. I thought I told you to go.
I couldn't go, not without you, Leah. You're my everything. You complete me.
You don't even know what that means. It's like a scene from a film. For God's sake, just go, please!
Look, Leah, I don't think I can do this anymore. Do you mind?
No, I don't mind. It's just for we're nearly... No, it's okay.
Look, do you think we were even close to what happened? I mean, she's leaving him. She's had enough of him being controlling, abusive, and
then he follows her into her carriage, and the sight of her travelling on that train to meet someone new drives him wild, and...
But not before he tries one last time.
Well, that's it, Ross. One last time.
Okay, so he combs his hair in the buffet mirror and tries to look smart.
He combs his hair. Oh, yes, of course.
Look, Leah. I know I've been wrong. I behaved badly. But it's not my fault, you see? Well, it's my dad, right? When I was younger, that's how he treated my mum. And when I cried and screamed for him to stop, he'd take the belt to me. I didn't know any better, I didn't. But I do now. Honest. I've learned my lesson, you've shown me. I've not hurt you again. I'm a better man.
You'll never be the better man. You said it was your dad's fault. Oh, it's anybody's fault but yours. You see, I know you're lying. I know you're lying because you enjoyed hurting me. You enjoyed the power and the control. It made you feel big. You'll never be the better man. You're no man at all.
Don't say that, Leah. Don't say that. You're making me mad.
Well, you're making me mad. You've hurt me and stripped me of my dignity for too long. Well, enough. I've met someone new, someone kind, someone caring, someone I love. I love him. And I will never love you. Do you hear? I will never love you.
And then I think he tried to hurt her. He grabbed the scarf around her neck and started to tighten her.
And she would claw at his face and his chest and his jacket and the comb. The comb would fall out.
Yes, and then he'd kick it under the carriage seat. And then he'd force her to the floor, tighten the knot, and he kills her.
Thank you. You're an amazing actor.
For a drama teacher.
Full stop. Well, you're the best leading man I've ever had. Thank you.
Well, it's not a part that I ever want to play again. But thanks for the compliment.
I'm sorry I put you through that. But at least we learned something.
I wish I knew what. Well, I guess we kind of agreed on a motive. But all the stuff about an abusive childhood, just guesswork. We don't know that he had a history of violence, and the police wouldn't have looked into that unless he could have been placed on the train. And maybe what we acted out was the way it happened. And if it did, then it was horrible. That poor girl. She thought she was starting a new life. But
it was a one-way trip to the grave.
look, we're getting into Stratford. Could I get you a drink? I mean, we could go for a coffee or something. I've loads of time before the show. It just feels a bit odd to go our separate ways after all that. Well, we could talk about normal things, or you could tell me about all the really famous people that you've acted with.
If you don't mind, like I said, I have a return ticket. I'm going straight back. I was only along for the ride. I have nothing left to do. Another time, maybe.
Of course. Gosh, yeah, of course. And I'm not surprised. You don't even know me. For all you know, I could be well, I'll be going. Thank you. It's been nice meeting you. You reminded me.
I know. I could tell. Well, enjoy Rosalind's in Orlando. Give the theatre my love. I miss it.
Welcome to Stratford, sir. Did you enjoy the experience?
It was amazing.
Amazing. I'll admit it's a nice engine, but let's be honest. The carriage is a little tired. Nothing's been done since. And well, the scenery's nice, but it's hardly the Cecil to Carlisle route, is it?
No, it's not, but it was amazing. You see, I met this girl.
Girl? What girl? I don't remember any girl.
There was a girl, Leah. She's an actress. She played Rosalind in As You Like It, the show that I'm going to see today.
And she's still on the train? Show me. Quick, it's important.
She's not here, she's gone. I was probably in the buffet or in the toilet. Maybe she was a ticket dodger. Why are you looking at me like that?
She won't be on the train.
You mean she slipped out? Well, I mean, I wouldn't be surprised. I probably freaked her out. I asked her for a coffee. Well, we'd been talking.
Leia, an actress. Long hair. Did she look like...
Yes, that's her. This story is from... Well, that's the girl who was murdered all those years ago. No, that's impossible. It can't be. No, I need to sit down.
You said you'd been talking.
Yes. We'd been talking about the murder. I brought it up after we chatted. She seemed keen to solve the mystery. I played along. We role played what might have happened.
And what? Did you come to any conclusions? Did she say who it was?
She said it was the boyfriend. Well, you see, there was someone new. Someone who cared. Sorry, look, this sounds crazy. Are you trying to tell me that I've acted out the murder with the victim's ghost? I sound totally random then just saying that.
But the boyfriend wasn't on the train. There was no evidence, nothing to pin him here. No witnesses, nothing. Unless...
Well, there was the comb.
What do you mean, the comb?
Before he killed her, he combed his hair in the buffet mirror. Well, or at least I did. And in the struggle, she grabbed the comb and it fell out, and I remember kicking it underneath the seat. I mean, the girl, she seemed to think it was significant.
The comb. So, have you got it back?
No. In all the excitement, I totally forgot, but I can have a look now. Odd. It's not here. Oh, hang on. There's a hole and the wood's coming away from the back. Yeah. Got it. Oh, hang on.
What?
There's something else. Another comb. Well, would you look at that? Just like she said. And there's hair. I bet there's DNA.
I just bet there is. There's bound to be. That's all the proof you need to put the boyfriend at the scene of the crime.
I need to get this to the police. They'll never believe the story.
They'll believe the evidence. Look! You're going to miss the play. Why not give me the comb and I'll take it? It's no trouble.
No, I couldn't. I feel like I was betraying her. Leah, she wanted me to find this. She trusted me with it. I won't let her down.
Pity.
Pity? Why? Did you want the credit?
I wanted the comb. You don't know how long I've waited to get back on board this train. To have one final search to put my mind at rest. I knew I'd lost it all those years ago. Well, the police never found it, but I knew it was here. And I waited to make sure that there would be nothing whatsoever that could tie me to that bitch's death.
You?
Me. Now there's a twist. Pity she involved you in all this. Even in death she defies me. But it ends now. Give me the comb.
No. You're mad. I'm leaving right now and you're not going to stop me.
Aren't I? Look, I'm sorry about this, but I can't afford to let you live. I'll drop you off on the return, somewhere you won't be found for days. No. God, no. Look, I'm sorry. I didn't mean to. I loved you. I loved you! You were leaving me! I couldn't let you go! Oh, I'm sorry!
Leah, I don't understand.
Yes, you do. Yes, you do, Ross. We are just stuff dreams are made of. And besides, like I said, I have a return ticket.
Come on. It's over. It's finally over. It's journey's end for all of us.